Hello everyone again, welcome back to our second session of our learning today, right? So how's your break time everyone? Good, so I hope that you enjoy with your break time and you enjoy your snack also. So right now let's move on to our second session for today that we are going to study. Our book is Listening Starter 1. Then we talk about Unit 1, My Food. So everyone, please open your book on page 8 right now. That for today, our page 8, we focus on our exercise that we have two is exercise A and B. So exercise A, you need to listen and write note, and exercise B, you need to listen and answer the question, right? So what happened in our page 8? Let's move on with teacher all together. Okay, everyone. So now let's open the book on page 8 that you can see in here that we focus on listening practice 2. So listening practice 2 is mean like you need to practice your listening and you need to complete our exercise in here that we have two exercise. That we have exercise A, listen and write notes, and exercise B, you need to listen again and answer the question. So in here, the first one, you can see in here that we have two kids that they are talking each other that I don't know what are they talking about. And we have one boy and one girl, right? So what do you think, everyone? What are they talking about? Okay, so I know that you can answer it, right? Okay, so if we want to make it clear that what are they talking about, so we need to listen our listening track, and after that you need to complete in our note in here, right? Okay, that you can see in here that they have underlined, and in here you need to choose between two words in here, which one is the correct one, you need to circle, right? Okay, so I hope that you can do it as well. And right now let's move on to B. You need to listen and answer the question. So in here we have three questions. That the first one, who is Peter teacher? Number two, what does Peter want to know? And number three, which room is Peter classroom? So I hope that everyone you can do this one as well, and you can choose by our listening that which one is the correct answer. So now teacher will provide you the listening track letter track 5. So need to listen carefully and complete our exercise in here. So now let's start.
A. Listen and write notes. I'm Peter. It's my first day today.
It's nice to meet you, Peter. I'm Sally.
Oh no, I can't find my glasses.
Are these your glasses?
Oh yes. Also, what number is my classroom?
Who is your teacher?
Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones teaches in room 215.
Thanks.
Okay, everyone. So I know that you finished complete our exercise already in here, right? So now let's check the answer with each other together. So Peter talk about what? Good. Peter talk about the first day at school. So who is the person that he meets? So he meets Sally, right? So Sally is a girl and Peter is a boy. Okay. So after that, they wear or they doesn't wear? Good. So she doesn't. So he meets Charlie, right? So she wear or she doesn't wear? Good. She wear, right? So she wear what? She wear glasses, right? Okay. So in the first picture in here, two of them they talk about the first day at school, and Peter meets Charlie, and he talk with Charlie about the lesson or the what happened with their first day, right? And he showed that Charlie is wear glasses. Okay, so now let's move on to B. So number one, who is Peter teacher? A. Charlie. B. Mr. Glasses. Mrs. Glasses. C. Mrs. Jones. And D. Mr. Jones. So which one is the correct one, everyone? Good. The correct one is letter C. Mrs. Jones, right? Okay, so now let's move on to number two. What does Peter want to know? A. The girl name. C. The girl teacher. B. His teacher name. D. His classroom number. So can you guess it, everyone? A, B, C, or D? Good. The correct one is letter D. So Peter wants to know about his classroom number. So as you know already, when you go to school at the first day at school, the important thing that you need to know is about your classroom, right? That you don't know that what is your classroom number. Okay, so now let's move on to number 3. So number 3, which room is Peter classroom? A 115, B 200, C 220, and D 215. So A, B, C, or D, everyone? Good. The correct one is letter D, is 215, right? Okay, so I hope that you understand our lesson in here well. And right now, teacher will provide you the homework after this video, and don't forget to do it, right? So if you didn't do it, you will not get the score for today from your teacher. So try your best to study hard. And one more thing, don't forget to practice listening and speaking at home, right? Okay, so now it's time for our last session, and goodbye everyone. See you again tomorrow. Goodbye.